All right, good afternoon, everybody. Happy Friday. Let me know if you could hear me. You should be able to. I was just looking at a text message. Second. Yeah, so it is Friday, and I typically don't do live streams today, but I didn't have much going on, so we're doing a live stream. Let me pop out the chat. And we'll kind of talk about the update that the Unifi update that was released yesterday. We'll go through some of the new features and whatnot, and we'll go through some of the complaints of people's YouTube comments. Jason, how's it going? Ooh, okay, so the view just went back up. That's weird. The view it was at a certain number, then it dropped way off, and now it's back up. But yeah, so Unifi 7.1, what was it again? 7161 was released yesterday. There's actually been a UID release, and there was a Unifi Access release as well. So there's been a couple things that are going on within the Ubiquiti world. I did just release another video today, which was this cable cleanup. I had one person complain about it, which I knew was going to happen because the video's fairly short. I couldn't record that much of it. In the end, final results, yeah, it was like half a second long. I wasn't able to get a lot of the B-roll. I forgot to get it, and then at the time I had to leave, so we didn't get too much B-roll for the end, but I'll show you a TikTok video on it that did have a bit more B-roll. Timothy, how's it going? Where am I putting myself? There we go. Glenn, how are you? From across the pond. Tim, how are you? The Last Dragon from Sweden. I think I saw you in Tom's chat yesterday. So we did a live stream with Lawrence Systems yesterday. It was fun. I've never done a live stream with somebody, so I'll probably end up doing it more. Trimot or Trixmote. I'm probably saying that completely wrong, but good afternoon. iOS update also. Yes, I did see that. Golden Monkey, not sure if you've spoken about this, but when do you think the UXG Pro would be released in Canada? Is it worth importing from the USA? I'm not too sure when they're going to release it in Canada. Is it worth it? It all depends on how badly you want it. So I bought it for $4.99 US. I shipped it across the border, whatever that cost me, and I think the duty fees was about $120. Let's do the math. I'm terrible at math, so we're going to pull up a calculator. USD to Canadian. So it's $4.99 US. So that's 600. Oh, why is that calculator so big? $634 plus say 130 for shipping. I don't know, say plus another 20. So you're looking at about $784 for that UXG. So is it worth it? It really depends. I'd probably just get a UDM. Oh, Cohen, good afternoon. How's it going? From Holland. Retro Mac Gamer, how's it going, Alex? From Australia, that's awesome. From Miami, I was in Miami, I think it was two years ago, whenever that hurricane was. We were in Orlando originally. We were doing, my wife, fiance, whatever. She had a thing at Disney. So we were at Disney. That's actually when I proposed to her, at Disney. And then we ended up going to Miami. From Miami, we were taking a cruise, but there's a big hurricane that came by, so we didn't get to go to any of our destinations. Which kind of sucked. We ended up going to Dominican Republic, which I'd already been to for a while. Or been to a few times. I'm just trying to bring up something on screen that's not hurting my eyes. JH, how's it going? Alonzo. From LA. That's one place I haven't been. I got asked to go to LA to do a job. It was for some medical smoke shops. So I got asked to do jobs out there, and they had a bunch of stores opening up in Canada, but I just never went. Gamers New Republic TV, how are you? From GNR TV, awesome. I don't know what GNR TV. Oh, that's what the Gamers News Republic. Awesome. Yes, hit the like button. I don't know how many of you are in here. 45 people, 8 likes. So I used to do streams every Friday and every Sunday, and then I kind of stopped because I ran out of things to talk about. But I'm just going to do streams kind of when I feel. We're always going to do the Sunday streams, and then if I want to put in other ones throughout the week, I will. What's your first experience with Teleport? Well, here's my first experience with Teleport. I haven't used it yet, so that's my experience. I'll take a look up at what this is after the live stream. Where the heck's my notepad gone? There we go. I don't like, where the heck? I have way too many notepad files open. There we go. I forget what I was talking about. Oh, so Teleport. I haven't done anything with Teleport yet. I'm going to do one because I'm going to end up doing a video on it. Hey, Zeus. Awesome. Setting up a spine and leaf with some 400 gigabit head ends. I think when I was doing data center stuff, I don't remember what the Cisco models were. The leaf switches were 40 gig, but I forget what the head end was. Any idea if the UDMSC is coming to Canada? I would assume it's coming to Canada. I don't know. Oh, Azus has a Republic of Gamers. Yes. Yeah, no, I realize that. Yep, no problem. I did a few videos on Azus, and I don't know. It's just not my thing. But Azus is more for, gamers, right? Not that that's a bad thing. I play games all the time. I love gaming. I'm hoping my cats come in here. That would be nice. People always want to see the cats. They never come in here. There's nobody home right now. So I left the door open for them to come in, but I'm thinking they're not going to. Let me just pause my stream. Yeah. No worries. I know you're not Azus. Yep. Donald, how's it going? So let's look through this is it this one right here? I heard somebody posted a comment that they were having a memory leak. So there's that. That's the one thing to be careful about when you're doing these release candidates, is it can cause issues. You can't always roll back. But I'm using this on my UDM SE that's here at my house. I guess it's my office. But I have a ton of other gear too. I have a UXG, I have a UDM Pro. I have, a Netgate 6100. So if it completely broke my firewall, I would have backups to be able to do things. If you only have the one, I would probably wait until it's a stable version, unless you really, really, really want to check out the new features. And a lot of people have been asking me too, they're not seeing Teleport VPN on their UDM or UDM SE. You need to make sure that your firmware is at these versions. But I believe these versions are in EA right now, so that's something else to be careful of. I probably won't do that right now. I'll check out your channel and I'll see. I'll see how it is, and I really subscribe to things that I'm gonna watch every day. But I will give it a check, and if I do like it, I'll subscribe for sure. Hey Cody, video idea, firewall settings for Sonos controller. Is there a way to control from different VLANs? So I haven't really... Oh, Sonos controllers. There really isn't. Sonos is a pain in the butt, and if you want to use it, be on the same VLAN. Albert, how's it going? I hear my cat's doing something. We just got some new couches. I'm hoping they're not scratching those. So the biggest thing about this update was, the teleport and teleport back end is WireGuard. And if we look at Twitter, so it's not the full release of WireGuard though. Oh, I want to put those down. It's not the full release of WireGuard, but if we look at, he's one of the, where the heck is he? Oh, I'm not going to be able to find him. Anyway, he's one of the security guys at Ubiquiti. He says that it is coming, the full version of WireGuard is coming to Unifi. Yeah, Albert, so I went over that. You need to make sure you're at this version of firmware, but I think these versions of firmware are in early access. So I would probably hold off on that. Teleport probably is really the only thing Oh, actually, this you need a firmware version of 1.2.8. So they have the traffic routes, which is cool. They also have this add switch port insight. So the switch port insight was wicked. And then this bulk port editing, which I said I didn't know how to do it, but somebody did tell me how to do it. I think you just do it in the insights. I haven't tested it out yet. And I can't bring my controller up on the website or on the stream to see it. Because if I did that, I might show something. But like, look at how many improvements were on here. I had a bunch of people say, why are you doing this? We could read. If you could read, that's great. I mean, I'm gonna say what some of the improvements are anyway. Then I will go over a bit of the dashboard, and in future videos, I will release more. That it's just to get out to the community that there is a new update out, and that's pretty much what these what those videos are for. And they do relatively well. Like I haven't even looked down all this list because it is just so much. UBNB I don't use too often. The honeypot, I think it's going to be really good, and they're let me just see. They're just coming out with more and more. Like the traffic routing. Where was that? This right here. The traffic routes is going to be really cool. I haven't played around with that either yet. Yes, don't upgrade. Oh, wait, hold on one sec. I've got a USG myself too. I love Unifi OS. Yes, the Unifi OS is awesome. Avoid upgrading on production systems. Yes, and that I hope I made that clear in the video. I had a nightmare with it. Had to restore as would not restore from backup. You always want, like, I never push anything to production until it is full channel release. I like that you do those videos. Great work. Yeah, I like doing them too. It gets them out there. Even though this is a release candidate, they will, if they don't release this like full, or I forget what they call it, the official, if they don't release it official, they might do another versioning number, but 7161 will be all bundled in behind that as well. Thank you. Appreciate it. If the AP release and the network application release are official, then why aren't the updates available within the controller, but instead you have to push them manually? Well, so this is a release candidate. It's kind of weird how they do it. I don't understand why they do it this way. You really should just release it as when it's official, but you could see here that it shows official, right? And then you click into the controller and it shows release candidate, which is a little strange to me, but that's why you can't see it. You would have to drop down and go to the RC channel to be able to see it. They did release a few things in EA today, which obviously I can't talk about, but if you do have an EA account, it kind of it's kind of about Unifi Access stuff, so go check that out if Unifi Access is something you're interested in. What else are we going to talk about today? So, I am, where the heck is this? Your channel, community. Going back to this poll, we had a lot of people vote on it, 1.7 thousand votes. I didn't think that I was going to get that many. I really shouldn't have had Ubiquiti in there because I knew most people would do Ubiquiti, but either way, we're going to start doing more pfSense videos, and I don't know if I just start a whole new series from the ground up. I do have some videos. So, 6100. So I think I did, so this video here, I don't even know when I did this. When did I do this? Actually, you could tell there's like nothing. Oh, can you really see that? There's like nothing in my background there. There's that little light strip. No guitars, no nothing. But either way, I might just do like, I'll start off doing VLANs and subnets, firewall rules, then we'll get into VPNs. I have two 6100s here with me right now. So we'll end up doing a video on high availability as well. Crap, I did not mean to open that. Let's see. The Unifi gear, like I buy a lot of it. Ubiquiti does send me some of it though. They didn't mention when WireGuard full version will be out, but he did say that it will be in a future version. So hopefully soon. I don't really know. But here, I'll show you this video. This was the video I just released, but this is a TikTok version of it, which shows more of the end B-roll, I guess you want to call it, if people are interested in that. So the person who originally installed this was a brand new install. So they ran, I don't know, 18 cables, something like that. They had this NVR here, which never worked. They weren't able to view the cameras. Most of their printers weren't working. Most of their workstations weren't working. And they didn't have a switch. These Bell modems, they only have 4 ports on the back. So there was 4 things plugged into the back of there, and that was it. But I'll play this without sound. So that's the end result. Maybe I should have put this little clip in the video. But it's hard getting phone footage to your computer. And it would have just looked weird in the video. Pause that. But I believe I am doing a couple more jobs that I'm doing cleanup work for, so I'll try to get more footage for the next one. Got wire on your lunch. Awesome. What time is it? Yeah, it's 1 o'clock here. I don't know what I'm going to do the rest of the day. I probably should clean up a bit. Actually, let me bring up my Discord. I'll show you my couches. Well, I'll show you what I had to work with. I did move them around a little bit. Let's see. Can I? You know what? Let me just take a screenshot of this. Oops. So this is what I was dealing with yesterday. The couch came super early. Ugh, that's not going to scale right. I cut that out. Anyway, this is our. Oh, my face is in the way. Ooh, those pictures are crooked too. But anyway, this is our new couch here. So there are 2 recliners, one here, they're automated recliners, but then we have these 2 right here, which actually that's not a recliner, that's a couch. This one's a recliner and that's a recliner. So I don't know where we're going to fit everything. This couch is going to have to go down to the basement, but I need to figure out how I'm going to drag it downstairs by myself. I'm not 100% sure, so that's going to be interesting. I have no idea. I don't know how to say your name, so I'm just gonna say good afternoon. How are you? Great content. How much is a job like that? Like this one right here? I don't know. I think I told somebody like $2,500 Canadian. It could be. I forget what the end quote was, but the hardware, like the UDM Pros in Canada, are $500. This switch is about $500. The patch panels are about $20, $35, something like that. The rack is about $150, and then my time. Because we didn't do any of the cabling. So the infrastructure part, it was really just time and material, and that was it. And configuration. Yes, hit the like button. Where are we on the likes? Probably not going to go super long today. I'm a little tired. I'm trying to drink this coffee. This is my second coffee of the day. Trying to think of what the next video I'm going to do. So we may do a video like for Unifi. It'll probably be something about the traffic routes until teleport is completely out. Or maybe I will do one on teleport. I don't know. I need to find out what I'm allowed to do and what I'm not allowed to do. But this shows you how to use teleport. So we'll pretty much just be going through this. Well, go through this article. I'll show you how to set it up. It seems like it's very, very, very straightforward. UID just released something. We'll take a look at that in a minute. Okay, Unifi Access Application. Support updating the firmware of Unifi Access to... I don't even know what that means. Okay, so that release had nothing in it. The iOS, that actually did a lot. Unifi iOS 7.7 show console and local network. Add ability to show offline teleport in VPN clients. That's great. They're coming out with quite a few updates every day. UAP firmware, Unifi Access Android. Somebody's going to my website. Let's see what this is. So the Unifi Access app on your phone, it's pretty good. You could do the full configuration with Unifi Access from your phone. I don't like doing a lot of configs from my phone. I do now though like doing the initial configuration of the UDMs from my phone. I find it's a lot faster. Traffic route schedule. Yes, so the traffic route schedule, Spencer from Ubiquiti did a video on that, but I probably will do a traffic route. I don't know. I'm going to have to come up with some scenarios for a video. You ever see a USW PoE lose the LCD screen after an upgrade? Just happened to me, downgraded. I have never seen that. No. Sometimes the LCD screens just go black and you need to touch it to initialize it. I got a USG off Amazon for $250. I don't even know what they're worth these days. In the Canadian store. I don't even know if the Canadian store has them. Oh, it does. They're only they're 159 Canadian, but they're sold out everywhere. Like any other thing. Finally, the items that we needed. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Actually, Willie Howe sent me a tweet this morning about it. I thought it was funny. I knew they would be coming out with it. Andreas, how's it going? From Greece. Where do I buy those patch cables? That is probably one of the most asked questions. I don't know an easy way where I could just direct people to it. The ones that I show in that video, they're just by a local distributor in Canada, but you can go here. Hold on a second. I'll give you the link to it. 6-inch. What are they called? Monoprice. Slim patch. So these ones are pretty well the same as the ones I use. The boot connector on it is a little bit different, but I mean, it's pretty much the same. Whoops. Job Tech, also loved watching you on Tom's. Yes, yeah, it was fun. I hadn't done a live stream with anybody, like I said, and it was good. It was I need to interact with people more often, I feel, but yeah, it was a good time. I really liked Tom. So Tom and Chris were the first two people that I subbed to on YouTube. And I've been watching Tom for years. So when I first started a business, I actually tried starting a few in my lifetime. All about this type stuff, like cabling. But the hardest part was getting jobs. So I never could go full time with it. And I think the first video I watched was of Lawrence Systems, his video on quoting cabling or something. And then from there, it just took off. I watched pretty much every single one of his videos. Go Tim Hortons Coffee. Yeah, it's not bad. Where I live, we don't have a Starbucks. I like both. I like Timmy's and Starbucks. Yeah, I bought it a year before when they were priced skyrocket. Oh, that sucks. No problem. Yeah, Vertical Cable has those slim patch cables as well. I don't actually know. Maybe they do sell it on Amazon. Let me see. Net cables, slim 6-inch. No, I know they do sell on Amazon, but it doesn't look like they sell the slim cables. If you're in the US, you can get the slim vertical cables through Cables and Connectors. Yes, Cables and Connectors, you could definitely get it there. Michael, how's it going from South Africa? That's a long way away from me. I still find it hard to understand the differences between firewall rules and traffic rules. Do you still have to set up the firewall rules after you set up the traffic rules? So the traffic rules would be, I'm not really too sure because I haven't played with it too much or at all, but I would assume that the traffic rules are how you're routing traffic, kind of like policy-based routing. But there will be videos coming on that, and it will address that question. Do you have a video on keystones you use? I think I do, and I might make an updated one because I've gained quite a few subscribers since doing these videos. I might just do one directly, so cable management. I think it was this, well, January. It was only in January. That wasn't too long ago. January, February. Wait, was this 2021? Ah, crap. Cable management. Install networks rack setup. I don't remember what it was. No, it's not that one. It's none of these. Maybe it was this one. I don't remember. Anyway, I use vertical cable VMAX and I use the iPunch tool. But maybe I will. I might do an updated video on it. The only problem is that I live in Belgium. Yeah, I'm not too sure where you could get it from there. Just look for slim Cat 6 6-inch patch cables. Will, he says, hey Cody, I have a 1 gigabit fiber to my home. I'm using a U6 Lite for my APs. What is realistic speeds I should be getting from them? I've been right next to them and I get a max 550 up and down. So that's actually really good that you're getting 550. I was going to say like, I don't know, 300 maybe? 300 to 400. It depends on how many devices are connecting to it and what device you're using. And yeah, because I'm using an announced access point right now, but it's still an EA. I get pretty high speeds, but my phone doesn't support it. So it's always your clients that you need to make sure support Wi-Fi 6. What else do we have to talk about today? I don't know if I have a whole ton. Trying to think. So traffic route, we have this grand stream access point I need to do a video on. Aruba switches, which they're probably going to kill me because I keep saying it every week that I'm going to put it out and I haven't. More pfSense. Another video on the Etherscope NXG for heat maps. I get my vertical cable keystones from TDL Canada. Christopher, how's it going? Any thoughts on SSDs in NVR? Haven't done it. I'd probably just use mechanical drives. I was wondering if I should be at 750 or not, if that's more than a Pro AP. I'm using the iPhone 13 to test. I think you're probably getting fairly good speeds with that access point. Any recommendations on how to tone down the Wi-Fi 6 Flex? Using it indoors gets super hot. I'm not actually sure. I didn't touch when I did my video on it, I didn't touch it. But I think Crosstalk Solutions did a video and he said that his got very warm as well. Yes, they are backwards compatible. Yep. Yeah, so the Wi-Fi 6 are backwards compatible. I think they still do. They'll do Wi-Fi 5 and I believe Wi-Fi 4 as well. So this is interesting. I might do some, I don't know. The UID just is a lot of user management, and I don't manage a lot of users. The thing that I will use UID for the most for small business would be Unifi access to unlock doors with your phone. Or to just walk by it with your phone and the door to be open. AirPrinter. Do you mean like printing through your phone? You should just have MDNS turned on. Either way, your phone should be on the IoT network. And your printers probably should be on the IoT network or their own network. I have 2 Western Digital Purples and the 13 camera's having a hard time loading. Yeah, you'd have to look at I forget what the read-write speeds are of the WDs. You might be able to get faster ones. I don't think it's I've seen people use SSDs in their UNVR. You try it out. It just, hopefully it works. I haven't done it, so I can't really give you my insights on that. Yeah, so we'll do video on that. I'm waiting for them to release this guy here, the UDR, or the Dream Router. I don't know, are they calling the UDR? I forget. So I'm waiting for that to release because that's going to be a fun video. You can't really do that many cameras on it though. So we could only have 4 cameras or one 4K camera. Which for the price point, if they're going to save the price point as what it is right now, is still very, very good. Let's see. I have a RPI with on a VLAN. How can different VLANs access the RPI after setting up the firewall rules? So you're just going to have to, you'd have to make like allow rules to get to that DNS. I would love a video if someone making a new house recommendations on what to install when house is bare. It all depends what you need in your house. I would run more cabling than needed. That's my thoughts. Yeah, the Wi-Fi, the U6 mesh indoor, I don't know why they get so hot. I think they had that issue with the Flex HDs as well. Where's the Flex HD? I mean, they're nice looking access points, but touching them, you don't want to burn your hand on it. Another thing, where was it? It was in one of their videos. Let's go check it out, YouTube. So they have in, what is it? Actually, we could see right off. Oh, I don't want that going off. So I'm assuming these are going to be PoE as well. I don't think I mentioned that in my thoughts video. Just one sec. I don't think I mentioned that in my thoughts video, but we have this, like, this looks like a pot light. I don't know for sure, but it looks like a pot light, and this is their LED panel. I believe these are going to be PoE pot lights and a PoE panel, if I would guess. And that would be really good for the home market. You could cable it all yourself. Depends on the state that you live in. You still may need your, low voltage license or something like that. Scott, good afternoon from Saskatoon. Keep up the great videos. Awesome. That's someplace I've never been either. I've been to the West Edmonton Mall, and I think I might have drove through there. I'm not too sure. I was really, really young when we took that trip across Canada. I was thinking, and I don't know if I'm going to do it or not. Let's just see here. 1 sec. Ah, crap. Is that not 1 minute? Why is that not taking my keystrokes? Oh, there we go. Okay. So, I guess it doesn't really matter if I show you or not. So I have a roll 1,000 feet of Cat 6A. I may do a video of rewiring this house. I don't know if that would be something people would want to see. I assume it would be. The problem is it's going to be very hot in my attic, which is okay. But I already have, I have Cat 5e all over the house. So I don't even know if there's Cat 6. I don't really have a use to upgrade it, but I think it would make for a good video. I want to get one and test it out. That is what I am so interested in. Yeah, I think the LED panels they had out a long time ago. Oh yeah, just like Christopher said, the old LED lights and controls were PoE, and they had some with line voltage also. Okay, cool. You think about coming to Vancouver Island? Probably not. I think if we travel, it's going to be somewhere warm. Not that I really like the heat, but my better half does. Not that Vancouver Island wouldn't be warm, but I mean, it's Canada. It's not as hot as Jamaica or Florida. Maybe one day, though. I wouldn't mind seeing more of Canada. let's just see. So ask your questions if you have any. I'm probably not going to be on here a lot longer. I'm actually kind of tired. I don't know what I'm going to do this afternoon. I don't know. I just bought some new strings for my one guitar. You can't even see it. That orange guitar right over here. I just bought some new strings for it. I haven't even played it. This yellow guitar, I don't know if people in here play guitars at all, but it has this Floyd Rose locking system on it. I have no idea how to tune it. So every time I need to get it tuned, I got to bring it into the guitar shop, which costs me like $100 every time. So I'm going to have to, maybe I'll learn how to do that. Have you decided on an area in Florida? Probably not. We really like Orlando. I mean, that's the only place I've been is Orlando. Miami was okay. The places we were right downtown Miami where right at the ports. I think if we buy in Florida, it will probably be in Orlando. It's okay for me, even if there is hot in your attic. It's not fun. So I think I did a video maybe doing some cabling in my attic, and it was brutal. So outside this window, I have a conduit, or not even a conduit, it's just a flex pipe. It's a 2-level house going from upstairs in the attic all the way down to my basement where my network rack is. I wasn't going to cut open walls and do all that. I'm going to Mexico with the family in November. First trip since having our son. Wow, that's going to be fun. I've been to Mexico once. It was a good time. Really nice there. If somebody had $600 to invest in a home setup and needs 2 APs, which gear would you recommend? Ubiquiti. Are you just talking about access points, or do you need switches? If we're just going access points, I don't know. I'd probably go with the pros. I'd probably do the pros. If you like the style of the mesh, maybe go with the mesh. They will be releasing, or possibly, they showed it off in a video, the in-wall Wi-Fi 6 wall, whatever. This one's just Wi-Fi 5, but I'd probably go with the U6 Pro. Gotta move my face. Hey, you gave me some great ideas for cabling. I just started a network install business in Honduras. Thanks for the tip. Awesome. Hope the business goes well. I'll end up doing more cabling videos. Is Unifi Talk mature for a small business? I probably would use it in a small business. Maybe not. I'd use it in small business setting. Yep. I probably do need, we drove from Orlando to Miami. I think that was about 5 hours. So we drove a little bit. Orlando, I know, gets really hot, but we would be coming there in our winter time. I wouldn't be going there in summer, and then maybe we'd rent out the condo or house or whatever we buy. Ever work with nano beams from Ubiquiti? Do you have to go to Wi-Fi bridges? I have worked with some of the nano beams. Yep. Mr. Pickles? Who's Mr. Pickles? Okay, so you need, so the nano beams are to do like a wireless bridge between buildings. If you want ease of use though, and you want it to all be inside Unifi, get the building to building bridges. But look at the price point. This is Canadian, mind you, $619. So you need routers and switches as well. You're not going to get a whole lot for $600. Not through Ubiquiti anyway. So if you, let me log out of EA. There we go. If you went with Ubiquiti, really their Firewall is already $379. And if you went with the SE, it's, actually you could go with the Dream Machine. So the Dream Machine would have an access point built in, and you would have a 4-port switch, and then you could get a Pro access point. Look at the Gulf Coast near Naples. Yeah, we haven't been like looking a crazy amount, but I do want to get another house that's not in Canada. Yeah, if you're only looking to spend 600, it's very difficult because there's not a whole lot you could get for that. I mean, I shouldn't say that. TP-Link Omada. So TP-Link Omada has, if this is for a home, it has a lot of the same features. Where the heck is their website? Is this it? It has a lot of the same features as Unifi at a more cost-friendly price. I can't. Oh, here we go. Safeway. Oh, what the heck? And this is the problem with their website. It's terrible. Or I just don't navigate it enough. Load balance routers. And they change the name of the routers all the time. Like, is this a part of Omada? I have no idea. Oh, here we go. Here it is. That's my bad. TLR 605. I don't think that's that much money. TLR 605. TLR. I think it's only a couple $100. Yeah, I mean, this router Firewall is only $60. So you might want to look into the TP-Link Omada lineup. Your content is awesome. I installed my Unifi gear based on your videos. Awesome. That's great to hear. I'm glad people are able to get them done. That's great. Yeah, so the UDM SE and 2 U6 lights would be about $700, and you could power the lights off of it. If you're wanting to stick with the Ubiquiti ecosystem, I would maybe just save a little bit more money and then, you know, buy what you need the first time around. I have to wire my house, which has no cabling at all, and it's an old house from before the 1816. So a tutorial would be appreciated. I'm using your videos for all my setup. It's around 700 square or 7,000 square feet. Well, your house is a lot bigger than my house. My house is about 2,000 square feet, and it's relatively new. It's about 5 years old. So our walls will be completely different, but I mean, it will give you some insight of how I do it. Do you know if it is possible to route my static IP onto a port on my USW Aggregation Pro and assign a public IP? I don't think so. You would just have to statically assign your server. That's all you would need to do. Put the server public IP on it and then put that block of IP in your WAN interface. Yeah, so the building to building kit is expensive, but it is very easy to use. I did a video on it. I have a pack of them somewhere here, but they're great. Jeff Quinn, it is going well. I host in sunny Bournemouth in south of England, and I will teach you Home Assistant. Home Assistant is something that I always looked into. I'll never do videos on it though. I don't even have time to look at it. I watch a couple guys on YouTube who do a lot of Home Assistant stuff. Hi Cody, I purchased a Unifi Switch USW Pro PoE. My question is, will the configuration from the USW 24 port PoE work with it? It should, yeah. Yep. Are you asking for one-to-one NAT? I think you might be talking to the person who asked about the aggregation or the static IP. I think he's asking for it to be publicly exposed. I don't really know. Oops. Let's see what else I did on TikTok. And then I'm going to be on here for 10 more minutes. 5-10 more minutes. I did a little bit of a office tour. Not that everybody here hasn't seen my office before. I moved so I might move that bookcase. I might take that bookcase out of here and mount another guitar onto the wall. I have another guitar coming in. I have 2 guitars downstairs, and I don't barely ever play them. So I'll show you what guitar I'm getting. If you like Blink-182, like I do, I bought Mark Hoppus's bass. So I'm getting this base, which I'm super excited about. It's gonna be awesome. I love the pink color. I wish on the inlays he has this little octopus. That's a symbol. I wish he would have done the inlays with the octopus. I think that would have looked awesome. Where am I? Would you suggest getting a non-Ubiquiti switch or saving up for one when having a UDM Pro? It depends. If you could go with any managed switch, you just need to learn the interface. So if you don't have a ton of cash to throw towards your networking gear, there's nothing wrong with going outside of Ubiquiti. But in saying that, Ubiquiti prices are pretty good for their switching. Frederick, yeah, I'm doing a live stream. Doing it on Friday for some reason. I don't think, I mean, there's not much going on YouTube today. Not in the people I follow anyway. Who else? Let's see if anybody else has come out with some new videos today. I don't think so. Actually, there are quite a few that I'm missing. So maybe I'll get caught up on some YouTube. Oh, one more thing. I think most of you probably already know. I have the Unifi affiliate link now. Or Ubiquiti affiliate link. So if you are purchasing anything through Ubiquiti and want to support the channel, it doesn't cost you any more money, but it gives me back a little piece of the pie, I guess you could call it. If you are buying any access point switches, routers, anything through Ubiquiti, you could use this, and that will support my channel. I will do another live stream Sunday, probably. It's supposed to be really nice on Sunday. I kind of want to go to the zoo, but I don't know. We'll see. I will do a live stream Sunday, regardless, because I'm going to try to stick to that time or day all the time, even though we went live today. I may not. I probably will talk about things that I talked about today, though. But most of their switches don't have many 1 gigabit RJ45. Well, it depends what are you looking for. Like they have 24 port, they have 48. They have a mission critical switch, which you probably don't want. Like if you're looking for, I mean, it's all sold out right now. But for a 1 gigabit switch with 1 gigabit uplinks, so SFP uplinks, for 24, it's $225 for a managed switch. That's not bad. It's pretty reasonably priced. I don't know if it works in Canada. I think it does. You could try it. I asked them. They said it did. But I don't know. I'm not too sure. I would hope it does. You work at a zoo every day. Oh, really? Oh, are you? Yeah, the Toronto Zoo. I want to go see some animals there. Let's see. I'll be buying more gear the first of the month, and awesome, appreciate it. There has been some people who have already bought stuff through my link, and I do really appreciate it. So if you click the link right here, I'll show you. Let's click the link. So it brings you to the US store, but you could go to the left-hand corner and go to Canada. I don't know if it still counts towards my thing, and then you could just buy whatever. I think that's how it works. Oh, that was a joke. Okay. I don't know. I don't know what people do for their lives. Maybe they do. How do you buy in bulk? Can we contact Ubiquiti? Probably not. Buying in bulk, I don't know how they work in the US. Buying in bulk, you have to go, whatever their limit is. Let's see what's in stock. Oh, the U6 Lite's in stock. Oh, they don't have a limit anymore. Look at that. Oh. So it depends. Like this, they don't have a limit on. Do they have a limit on this? Some things are limited. This isn't limited either. I think if you went with like a G3 Instant, which probably isn't in stock in Canada. No. They have like a limit of 2 or a G4 instance. So that's the only way that I know, unless you go through a distributor. The pandas at Toronto, don't know if they're still there. I'm not too sure. I think I saw the pandas there. I went a couple years ago. It's just fun. I like seeing animals. I don't like seeing them in, they're enclosures, but I still like seeing them. Oh, speaking of enclosures, people are probably going to think I'm nuts for buying this, or will be buying it. Actually, I might buy it today. Catio? So, I am going to get my cats. It's not showing up on here. It's a outdoor Catio. Oh my lord, I can't type today. Outdoor cat enclosure. They love being outside. It's not showing it, but it's a massive. It's like almost $1,000 for it. It's just like a massive playhouse for them. Maybe it was on the Canada store. So I'm going to get that for them. I'll probably end up taking some short videos of it. I won't post that onto my YouTube though, but I'll probably put it on TikTok. We have a stroller for the cats and we push them outside. They love being out there. G3 and G4 still have limits. Yeah, I figured. Stock availability is killing everybody. I think I'm behind like a couple hundred cameras right now. But it's not just Ubiquiti, it's a lot of vendors. What's the best router for 4 WANs? I think TP-Link has a router, but I would probably just get like a pfSense NetGate device. I think Starlink is cool, and I think it solves a lot of problems. The job that I just posted a video of today, they are in not a very busy city, the city that I used to live in, Barrie, Ontario, and they're in a business plaza. They could only get 5 megabits per second down DSL line. So I think in those situations, Starlink is awesome. Same with remote. JSB, how's it going? I'm surprised I can't find that Catio. How am I explaining these stock issues? Well, I tell them right up front. So if we're going to quote a job, I'm going to tell them it's going to could be months before you get stock. I have this one job that I don't know if you personally have seen the video, but so this job, I did a video on it and it's still ongoing. This project's been going on about 6 months and they knew we're going to have to do it in stages. I think I need about 25 more cameras for this job. We can't do anything about it. I mean, I could probably always get like Reolink cameras or something like that, but they want to go all Unifi. So my customers understand that. There was this job as well. Was it this? People were really mad at me. They were so mad under the comments. Oh no, I don't think it was that one. I had a picture of a wall of use. Oh, this right here. Yeah, people weren't happy with me here. Whoops. So in Canada, at one point, we were able to, there wasn't a limit on the U6 LRs, or there was, I think it was like 40 or something like that. They pushed it down to 2 after that. I think there was about 60 because it was lined up back to back. But you just got to tell your customers, like, this job, we originally quoted nano HDs. We were fighting back and forth with another MSP. They said you need to go U6LR. It's the newest technology, blah, blah, blah. I mean, if we could get it, yeah, I understand. And the client said, okay, let's wait. It took about 5.5 months from the start of the project to get these devices. You just need to be, honest with your customers in deadlines, right? If you don't know when it's going to be released, there's nothing you can do. But anyway, I think that's going to be it for the stream. I will be back. Okay, wait, I'll answer this question. Do you know if they 7.1 will put DPI restrictions? I would assume they would. If it's not in there, they'll probably end up bringing it over. But I am going to end the live stream. I will be live again on Sunday at 11 a.m. EST. So bring your questions over there. Use my Ubiquiti affiliate link if you do purchase anything. That would be awesome. I really appreciate it, and watch out for more videos. Have a good weekend, everybody, and take care.